Stop. Right. Now. If you're a Dodger fan, don't blink. Because what's going on behind the scenes in MLB right now? This isn't normal. And if this actually goes down, Los Angeles will never be the same. I'm dead serious. This isn't just another rumor. This isn't off-season noise. This is the kind of move that changes a franchise's direction, changes the narrative, changes October. And today, the name blowing up at the center of all of this is Tarik Skubal. I woke up, opened MLB.com, and there it was. No fluff, no spin. Skubal listed as the best pitcher available via trade in all of MLB. 7 names analyzed. And at the top, him. And like always, when something big starts cooking, you know which team shows up real quick as the most dangerous player in the room? The Los Angeles Dodgers. Not because we force the narrative, but because reality keeps pulling it this way. The winter meetings came and went. No insane trades. No ace-level bombshell. A lot of fans thought the market cooled off. Classic mistake. That silence didn't cool anything down. It set the board. Detroit watching. Other contenders waiting. And the Dodgers, studying every angle like a patient predator. Let's put the facts on the table, the way I like it. No empty hype. Tarik Skubal is under team control with the Tigers through 2026, via arbitration. But here's the problem, and it's a big one. Extension talks? Nowhere. Stalled. Frozen. And that puts Detroit in a spot no GM wants to be in. Trade the best pitcher on the planet now for a historic haul. Or hold on, hope for the best. And risk ending up with nothing but a compensatory draft pick. That's not theory. That's modern MLB reality. Now lock in on these numbers, because this is where it gets real. Over the last 2 seasons, Skubal averages 193 innings, 234 strikeouts, 2.30 ERA, 0.91 WHIP. That's not good. That's straight-up elite. StatCast left zero room for debate. He was the most valuable pitcher in MLB by run value. And his changeup? Graded as the most valuable pitch in all of baseball. No exaggeration here. Put Skubal in your rotation, and you control playoff games. But here's the detail that makes half the fanbase clench their jaw. Scott Boras. Yeah, that guy. And everyone knows the script. Boras clients play the long game. Free agency. Open market. Max contract. Meaning, you could be paying an outrageous price for 1 year, maybe 2. A lot of franchises run from that. But let me remind you of something important. The Dodgers never have. And that's why the Dodgers name won't leave this story. Because the context is different. They already fixed their biggest weakness with Edwin Diaz locking games down. They've got one of the deepest farm systems in baseball. And they operate with a payroll that lets them swing where others freeze. David Vasek from Dodger Talk dropped the info that sent a chill through the league. Detroit is asking for a package comparable to what the Padres paid for Juan Soto. Yeah. That level of insanity. But here's the part other teams hate hearing. The Dodgers actually have that package. Very few teams do. Most aren't even close. And then more smoke, more heat, more pressure. David Pingalore from KTLA reports that Andrew Friedman is actively trying to land a Blockbuster trade for Skubal. Nothing official. But if you follow this team, you already know. This is how Friedman moves. Quiet, surgical, ruthless. When the right talent shows up, he doesn't wait for the price to drop. He strikes, and get this, the rumor even leaked into the clubhouse. Tyler Glasnow spoke up. No dancing around it. Said the rumors feel relatively real. Then dropped the line that gave fans goosebumps. Skubal would be the perfect choice. When a player says that, that's not nothing. That's a signal. Now let's be grown about this. This isn't video game mode. Detroit is going to ask for players that hurt to lose. Prospects you pictured in Dodger blue for years. Young talent. Cheap control. And here comes the question that splits the fan base right down the middle. Is it worth sacrificing tomorrow for a Boras client today? But let me talk to you honestly. From the heart, banners hang forever. Prospects turn into what-if stories. This roster has veterans, it has talent, but it also has injury risk. And championship windows don't wait. If there's a real shot at chasing a 3rd straight World Series title, you don't hesitate. Skubal isn't a luxury. He's October control. MLB.com didn't put him on that list by accident. They put him at the very top, as the most valuable asset available. And recent history has shown us one thing, crystal clear. When something like this hits the market, the Dodgers don't sit back and watch. So I'll ask you, Dodger fan, would you make the trade? Would you go all in right now? Or do you play it safe and hope the window doesn't slam shut? Drop it in the comments, let's debate. Because this is LA Dodgers news today. And if you feel this team in your chest, hit subscribe right now, Because this isn't just news, it's passion, it's pressure, it's Los Angeles on fire.